My Chicago Cubs lost to the Milwaukee Brewers. The Cubs beat the Padres in the wild card round, and then they lost to the Milwaukee Brewers in 5. And during the course of that series, I said that my Cubs have had a wonderful season, but I don't believe they're going to get past the Milwaukee Brewers. Even though the Brewers are a rival team, I was trying to show some grace towards the Milwaukee and Wisconsin faithful because they had a better team. And the fact of the matter is, I didn't think that the Cubs were going to beat the Brewers, and that turned out to be true. The Brewers won, and then the Brewers all gathered on the field at the end of the game, and they did the stupidest thing they could do. Is they held up. You know how the Cubs put up a white flag with a blue W for a win? They held up a white flag with a blue L. Now, teams that have done that have historically had a little bit of a curse put on them, quote unquote, and lo and behold, the Brewers have now lost a couple since 2 in a row since posting or holding up the L flag. But I made a video saying, hey, listen, I was trying to be nice with the Brewers, but now I hope that they lose every fucking game if they're going to put up the L flag. And this person here says, but it's okay for them, meaning the Cubs, to fly the W flag when they win. Do you have any idea the history behind that? That's not the Cubs going, hey, fuck you, we won. That dates back to the 30s when that's how you got information out about whether or not the Cubs did or did not win. Before you had social media and cable news and fucking TVs in every household. People in the neighborhood, people in the area knew that the Cubs won or lost based on the W being up there or not being up there. The same with the rest of the flags that are on the poles out there. The flags that are out there are the pennants for all of the various teams, and they're put in a position as to how they're ranked, how their standings are. The Cubs W flag originated from the Wilmington Transport Company, which the Wrigley family owned for ferrying people to the team's spring training island, Catalina Island, where its ships flew a blue W on a white flag. This tradition was adopted around 1937 or 1938 when the Cubs' Wrigley Field scoreboard was renovated and a W flag began to be flown after wins to signal the outcome to passerbys. The original W flag was white with a blue W, but the colors were changed to a blue W on a white background in the 1980s to match the white flags used for honoring legendary players. Yes, it is okay for them to fly that W flag. It is one of the oldest traditions in baseball history. It's an old-timey way of letting the neighborhood know whether or not the Cubs did or did not lose, so you don't have to wait until tomorrow's newspaper to figure it out. Yeah, it's absolutely okay. It's not even close to... Putting the W flag up on the flagpole in the outfield is not even close to being the same thing as holding the L flag up in an attempt to rub it in the faces of the Cubs faithful.